Watch NBA action on EA Sports alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams. I'm Ed Cohen, and Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Leonard. His first effort off the mark. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Leaves the defender in the dust. From long range, Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To Leonard. And finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Trae Young to Parker. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard to George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Trae Young. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
It's George for 2. Paul George. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Place your bet. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
To Zubac, snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fires the 3, and the rebound taken in by George. To Leonard. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Bembry, tough matchup against George. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Paul George. And the slam.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
It's good. And one.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Evan Turner trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. To Leonard. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I return after this. It's the NBA on a Friday night, and it's on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. To George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Paul George. And the finish at the rim. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Trae Young at the line. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. To George. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. Evan Turner matched up with Paul George. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Trae Young. For three, and it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. To Leonard. has a chance. Kawhi Leonard. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 40, Evenside Subaj. Subbing in for Atlanta, number 20.
To Allen Crabbe. Down low Collins. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
George, defended by Turner. Alex Len with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.